Hi, Miss Miller. So this is the inclusion video, and as you know, I have been working in inclusion for, this is 4 years now. I obviously am very comfortable with my job. I'm comfortable with what I do. I am not an expert by any means. There's still a lot that I need to learn, and there's still a lot that I would like to learn. But as far as my comfortability level, I have done paperwork, and I've done the art side of things. I understand the accommodations. I understand how to write goals. I know how to compare STAR accommodations with classroom accommodations and make sure that they equal out. And I do know I know what accommodations are allowed on the STAR and which ones can be approved locally opposed to those that have to be approved through TEA. I understand whenever it comes to STAR testing, I understand oral accommodations. I know how to provide those, as well as the online embedded supports. I've actually trained students how to take those, and hopefully within the next few weeks or so, we can start training our third graders how to take the test as well on the computer. So within the classroom, I know the student ratio. I know how to make a classroom inclusive, the best way to rearrange the students so that way it truly is an inclusive classroom. I do understand that in order to be a productive inclusion teacher or gen ed teacher with an inclusion staff, that there really has to be open communication, and there has to be an amount of respect and integrity, and you really have to be able to get along with that person because you're co-teaching, you're working together to better service those students. And it's really, you really end up learning so much more working in inclusion because you're able to see all sides of it. You're able to see the gen ed side where the general ed teacher, does her job, and then you're able to work with her to learn more and how you can help with your students that do have the learning disabilities. I love my job. It's awesome. I feel like I have the best of both worlds. But for me, when hitting the every student succeeds side, in order for our special needs kids to succeed, and this is how I think that they're trying to label it, is if they succeed and they pass the STAR test. For me, yes, the STAR test is important. Yes, we want to see growth, and we want to have that data, and we want the kid to be able to pass it. But in reality, some of these kids are just so low. These poor babies, they don't know how to read. They have a hard time computing math. So that's our job as special ed teachers, as inclusion staff, is to try to hit those gaps, to try to take it back steps so that way we can fill in some of that, missing information that they have to be on grade level. And for me to feel like my students succeed is to see growth, not only academically, but emotionally, socially, and to see that pride in them whenever they do learn that concept that they felt like they would never be able to learn, or whenever they read that word that might be multisyllable that they were struggling with at the beginning of the year, and seeing their eyes light up. And of course, the STAR test, it's important, but these kids are so much past that level of importance. So, so if you need anything else, please let me know. My kids are here. They're banging around. So, I guess that's it. Thank you so much.